Hi, I'm Mike with the School of Self-Reliance, and today we're going to talk about bivy shelters. I like a minimalist kind of philosophy for what I put in my bug out bag or my bushcraft kit or even my tactical kit. But one thing you can't ignore is a good night's sleep, and that means keeping the weather off of you. And this right here is a whole lot smaller than a tent and a hell of a lot better than a poncho shelter. I've carried ponchos, and now I use them as a rain poncho or as ground cover. But these right here, I have a ProForce bivy shelter that I use, and then I got this one from BushcraftUSA. A little bit more expensive, but it's in multicam. They also sell them in ATAX and a few other colors. But today we're going to show you some of the benefits of this, and this does not weigh much, doesn't take up much space, and that's everything that you need to sleep 3 men and their gear, or you extremely comfortably. This one, it's set up in just a simple A-frame. We'll go around to this side and kind of walk inside and take a look. Excuse me, we'll crawl inside and we'll take a look at, what kind of space you've got. I'm going to show you a couple other ways to set this up so that you get a little bit more room. Get back, son. Get back. But this is the kind of space that you're dealing with. Anyway, in just a second, we're going to go ahead and show you this in another configuration, okay? It's burning right along. In the words of Lofty Weissman, don't disturb the fire don't like being disturbed. Here's some of our shelters that we slept in last night. Got a pretty good little bivouac shelter going on over here. This is a ProForce bivouac shelter. If you notice the handy paracord work with the beaner to support it. And then this is just a simpler version. The fire was kept close to the shelter. We did have a reflector of logs stacked up about 3 high so that it would throw heat or reflect heat directly into the shelter to keep us warm. It got down well below 20 degrees last night. Alright, we got this set up like this. We could have stretched it a little tighter, but we didn't set it up quite like we were spending the night out here. But you can see from the space how you could fairly easily sleep 2 to 3 men and their gear under here. Of course, this is not a winter shelter. This is a configuration that I'd use for spring or summer, on a night that's not too cold, just to keep the rain off of your head. But for a couple of pounds that you carry in your backpack, this is a lot of shelter, and it's a whole lot more space and pound economical than a tent. We just showed you some video of another configuration of my ProForce bivy shelter laid out in a way that we took it on a winter camp trip, winter survival outing, and we slept 3 men and their gear. So anyway, think about the bivy shelters. I appreciate you watching. Again, I'm Mike, School of Self-Reliance. If you like what we do, like us on Facebook, share our videos, and again, thanks for watching.